Health Canada has now approved Moderna vaccine for Omicron variant. This is a big step as it's targeting the Omicron variant, the first of its kind. It's been approved for use in adults 18 and older. This is the country's first variant targeting COVID-19 booster shot. In a decision summary that's been made public today, Health Canada said that the new bivalent vaccine induced significantly higher responses to the Omicron BA.1 virus in comparison to Moderna's original coronavirus vaccine that was officially branded as the Spikevax. Now, the Spikevax, a bivalent booster dose, targets both the original strain of COVID-19 as well as the Omicron variant. The mutated and highly transmittable version of the novel coronavirus has been widely circulating in Canada since last year, to be specific, November of 2021. Health Canada is saying that the clinical trials suggest that the new vaccine is going to provide a stronger immune response against the more recent mutations of the Omicron BA.4 and BA.5, which are now quite dominant in the spread in Canada. Now, Health Canada has also reported that no new safety concerns have been identified in the studies when they compared it to the currently approved Spikevax and the mRNA vaccine. Now, given as it's injected in the intramuscular area, it's consistent of a COVID-19 vaccine, which is about 50 microgram dose. It may have common side effects that may be experienced, including pain, swelling, or redness, as the injection is going to cause some of those things that's been identified in the studies. And it may also cause fatigue as well as muscle aches, stiffness, fever, and chills. The technical briefing by Public Health Agency of Canada officials is scheduled for today, as Health Minister Jean-Yves Duclos is going to make an announcement about it to talk about what this means for COVID-19 as we are in a seventh wave. The vaccination and how it's going to be able to deal with the seventh wave in the fall that usually sees a spike in the number of cases. Now, Moderna submitted their bivalent booster to Health Canada for regulatory approval earlier this year on June 30th. And the booster shot was submitted by Moderna for approval for ages 12 and over as well. This appears as Health Canada has now decided to limit its authorization for adults from 18 years old and older. Now, the Federal Health Agency is cautioning against receiving the shot if you've had an allergic reaction to a previous dose of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. And so anybody in the past 2 years who's experienced any sort of allergic reaction, this is a warning and caution by the Federal Health Agency. The Moderna bivalent shot has been the first in terms of to be the first vaccine available in Canada. Now, Pfizer Biotech has now submitted their bivalent booster for the regulatory assessment, and that is to be determined by Health Canada on what that means. Now, when it comes to Dr. Theresa Tam, who is the Chief Public Health Officer of Canada, she is saying that it might be case by case when it comes to some people waiting until this vaccine booster is available. The federal government has purchased about 12 million doses of the vaccine, making the agreement with Moderna to replace some of the planned supply that was supposed to come out of the original vaccine shot with this newer one to be delivered. It's expected to be delivered before the end of the year. Now, when it comes to distribution and locations, that will be going to the provinces as it usually does.